Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they'll cut me up until I'm just a nose. Yeah, come walk with me and save your toes and feet. Yeah, I said, come walk with me, save your toes and feet. Cause when you walk with me, you can eat the food you want to eat. I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. I said I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they'll cut me up until I'm just a nose. Ah! Great ride is it, y'all? Great ride is it? Come on for the walk. Come on for the walk. Or get your chair if you're going to sit down and exercise like that. Y'all know it's me. We welcome the live chat. Remember to God. Oh, I'm reading what the YouTubers is saying. Okay. Yeah, give me a minute, y'all, because I really don't have a studio. So is when I come down in the morning, I have to set up. Great, why is it, y'all? Great, why is it? You know what I was thinking? When I was listening to the song, okay, this is what fell. And this is what I need. Great, why is it? Like, comment, share, tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. All I care about is y'all seeing my feet. I just don't like to see my head chopped off. You know, little things like that. But I'm also not a videographer, though Johnny took some excellent pictures of me. Excellent pictures of me. But I wore the wrong color. And he said he would reshoot them. But it was the reason I had that color on. So I don't want to lose that. Okay. Yeah. Now let's see. Okay. I see my feet. Okay, a little out of frame. On the YouTubers. Yes. I say to myself, like, in my play days, when Miriam Loosemore would have me put tape in places to help with blocking. And I should put tape to show me exactly where to put the cameras back. So my bad, homies. Just keep going. You know what I was thinking while that music was playing? I was thinking I could see me and Ron at the diabetes walk. And we kick off the walk, singing the song and him and the guitar. And then he can get one of his musician friends to come in. Maybe two rounds of the song. It was all I could probably give you. I'd rather walk. Anyway, and in my mind, I see us there on stage. And Ron is just getting that guitar, just doing the guitar. And his friends, the other guitarists, and they doing that old jazz, blues, down home, guitar jazz. Woo! And we, with the diabetes organization. You know? Y'all haven't heard the song. You haven't heard Ron on guitar in the song. Once you do, you want to go to his shows. You want to go see him and to hear him. and to hear him, maestro, a maestro. So I just see us during the summer. Wherever I go, everywhere I go, I gotta be near a pool because I gotta cool my body down. And sometimes we don't realize it because we don't look at weather. But heat pushes my pressure up. So that's why we have the pool. So I can totally cool my whole body down. And it lasts for like 2 or 3 days. Not all the air conditioning in the world. Sometimes it just don't hit it like that. So, but I see us just as clear as I see my feet. I just look down. Okay, as I see my feet. Okay. And Ron is getting down. Because I know he can do way more with this song. He can give so much in performance. And, you know, yes. You know, that's when he's not out of town, but then he can always find somebody to take his place. Yeah. You know the guitar people. Yeah, and we were the diabetes organization. And sometimes when I'm upstairs and listen to it, I see myself on stage doing the walk. So sometimes I walk sideways. Sometimes I walk backwards and forwards. Because I'm seeing myself how I'm going to walk on the stage. And that happens every time I hear it. So, yeah. And I believe the diabetes organization will be hiring me and Ron. Now, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing, if you haven't noticed. And that's why I wore yellow today, so you can notice. I'm brown skinned. And in the diabetes world, from what I've seen, the only way we really get any play is if we have some limbs missing. I ain't got no limbs missing. See, I'm trying to stay ahead of the sugar cane. They want people who the sugar cane done hit and chopped off a few limbs and they down to a nose. So it's just a fun fantasy. I'm going to look into it. Oh yeah, I'm going to call them. Listen, I ain't afraid to be told no. But I'm going to try. So I see me and Ron, the summer coming up. And if not, as my daughter says, Mommy, maybe we can get a booth. I don't know how she think we can sell this song. This song is only a minute and 40 seconds. But she said, Mommy, maybe they'll let you have a booth. And you can play the song and sell the CDs. And I was like, it would cost more for us to burn the CDs. We can give a website where you can buy it. Okay. So, that's what I think when I hear the song. Me and Ron, and people walking and exercising and staying ahead of sugar cane. But I know what the reality is. I don't have 1 million people viewing YouTube page. So, that's that. And but it's so much fun when I see me and Ron there. And I haven't seen him play to the song. He's asked me to come down to Manhattan, but that is Manhattan, and I do know we're in a pandemic. So I'm not going there. I'll go roller skating, but y'all see how empty that place is, right? And a sister girl be having her spray. I start taking airborne between 5 and 3 days before I even go to the rink. So, but outdoor things I can do. So that's why when my daughter said, Mommy, once you get a copy written and the CD baby, go ahead and see and contact the Diabetes Association, because they're going to have a lot of stuff this summer, outdoor stuff. You know, I love it when the fantasy's in my head and I see it and I feel it and I smell it, and it's so much fun. And I can pay for my roller skating coach. I'm always going to pay for him until I don't need him no more. Now see, here's the thing. Bill, I can go to the YMCA, Young Men's Women's Christian Association, for free. A cult exercise place. The government, or they say, you're old, you're 65, you're silver slippers, silverback, or whatever the hell. And you can go for free. But they're mostly in white neighborhoods now. You see what I'm saying? There's not something in Social Security that says, or the money that says, recreational leisure. No. We're too stupid. You know what happens when I roller skate? I strengthen my back. You're going to stop finding this corny. But an ant, I watch ants cut through this gravity like nothing. But to do that, I don't see no fat ants. I don't see no bloated ants. There are big ants, don't get me wrong, but not no overweight ants. So, as tight as you can get your body, as strong as you can get your core and your back, that's as freely as you move through this gravity. But they don't tell you that. Anyway. So when I roller skate, and you'll see that video that I put up on Facebook, and I think it's the one on YouTube too, I correct myself, but I'm being corrected from these muscles, this back muscle and this core, and it is freaking wonderful. Now that's exercise, but Social Security, because we're experiments, Social Security would rather pay for me to go to a chiropractor or a surgeon to cut out my spine or cut up the spine or along the spine and then cut down the thing and up the other thing. I'm exercising, but I'm not exercising where my Social Security or where I can go free. I think they get money, the YMCA. So I have to go to a cult or pay for it myself. So you see, there's places, some seniors, they like to swim. They want to do laps, but they want to do it in a nice place. Other than the Y, that used to be heated that used to have saunas and all that kind of stuff, and no more. But that's where we can go freely to exercise, because you can't put nothing in there for leisure. Ooh, y'all know I'm stiff. I roller skated last night, and I told y'all, I tell y'all every time I roller skate that it be hitting on some muscles that you could take a lifetime to build up muscles, but gosh darn it, it took a pandemic for my muscles to say, well, maybe a little before the pandemic, to say kapooey. Ooh. So then you wake up all these muscles, and it ain't pain, it's just the muscles waking up saying, okay, oh, you want me to do this? All right, I'll help align your back. Okay. All right, that gravity pushing on you. That's the muscles I'm waking up when I go roller skating. So it's fun, but for me, my legs, my back, my arms, but I can't get nothing for that. I have to go to a cult gym that's free. Oh, y'all, it's time for the break. You're going to love when I come back. I may call it Tuesdays. Ooh, y'all. You know them waking up these bones, these muscles that I need, tightening them up. But then I go upstairs and then I gotta loosen them up. Hey, y'all. Let me go into my fantasy. Oh, wait till y'all hear the music with Ron Jackson. And y'all need to follow him. I'll be posting his stuff. Yeah, I said come walk with me. Save your feet and toes. 'Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they'll cut me up until I'm just a nose. Yeah, come walk with me and save your toes and feet. Yeah, I said come walk with me. Save your toes and feet. 'Cause when you walk with me, you can eat the food you want to eat. I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. I said I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. 'Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they cut me up until I'm just a nose. I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. Yeah, I said I'm walking, y'all, trying to stay ahead of the sugar cane. If I stop walking, y'all, the cane gonna trip me up. Yeah, come walk with me. Save your feet and toes. Yeah, I said come walk with me. Save your feet and toes. 'Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they'll cut me up until I'm just a nose. I see wrong with that guitar. Oh, wait till y'all hear it. Wait till y'all hear it. Y'all know it's being copywritten. Ron asked me to copyright it. So it's being copywritten, and I will be contacting, as my daughter suggested, because this is what we're going to do for this next 15 minutes. You're going to love this. Okay. You remember Jeff Foxworthy? He used to do that. You know you're a redneck when. Well, this morning as I'm vibing with the ancestors, they say, because I know y'all think I'm crazy when I say this is a penal colony, but it is. So, they said, why don't you do a Jeff Foxworthy thing? You know you're living on a penal colony when your warden was a grifter. I don't call them presidents anymore. You have to have a nation to be a president of. This whole penal society, you know that you're living in a penal colony when your wardens are judges. They can go one way. Oh shit too. Oh, the woman can't control her coochie. No, the woman can't control her coochie. Well, yes, the coochie is hers. That's a penal colony. Don't nobody own nobody coochie but women. You know you're living on a penal colony when there is no way when there's no way to get rid of guns. You white people and you white women, y'all tickles me. I used to wonder, when I lived in Bed-Stuy, and I know drugs was rampant and stuff like that, but even with all that drug money, how did they get the guns? I don't know of no African American gun manufacturers that I'm aware of. You just can't walk down the street and see a blacksmith sitting there making a gun in black neighborhoods and then you buy one. So how do you get there? That's how you know you're on a penal colony. Drop them there, come back, scoop everybody up, and throw them in jail. That's the whole system, this whole thing. Anyway, you know you're living on a penal colony when cults control the government. Colt said I was a bastard because my mother and father were not married. My father wasn't married. My mother wasn't married, but they weren't married to each other. So because of cults, and you need cults in penal society, look at the prison system. Go small. Didn't Socrates says, look at the man so you can see the penal colony. Look at the prisons. It's the same way out here. All the religious people are freely able to go into prisons and promote their cult stuff. Or as they say, their followers. But it's to tame the beast. And we got so many cults out here. It's the same thing. To tame the beast. That's how you know you're in the penal colony. Okay. You know you're in a penal colony when African Americans are guilty. It didn't dawn on white people. They never said, well, why is all these crimes only black people? They went along with it. The press didn't print it. The talking heads didn't talk about it. If you didn't live where it happened, which a lot of African Americans didn't, then you wouldn't know. But they printed everything we did. We killed, stabbed, robbed, got people scared to take us in their country. They just talked about us so bad. Whew. So that's how you know you're on a penal colony. Because if that was the case, we wouldn't be guilty. But it feels good. I want to tell y'all something. I didn't know. Here's another. You know you don't live on a penal colony when your whole history is wiped out. I remember sitting in school in East New York. They said New York was the smartest place ever. And they said, oh, this one came from Europe, this one came from Spain, this one came from France, this one came from this. And I looked around and I said, well, where did I come from? Change the subject. Well, that's enough history for today. All the books closed. It wasn't until the black movement and I found out that I had an afro and my mother stopped perming my hair and getting sores all on the top of our heads because we was too young to get our hair perm. But if not, the whites would say, oh, the jungle bunnies is loose. So they just pressed your hair down to the straight as ever so you wouldn't get that connotation from ignorant people. Whew. So that's what it is. You know you're living on a penal colony and you're the main reason for the penal colony. And because we're on a penal colony, they stole our music, they stole my... No. Look at the smaller one. In prison, you don't own nothing. And I'm so grateful for the ancestors, but they probably already knew it. Because remember, we're going to look at, that's what Socrates said in Plato's Republic. Look at the man and then look at the society around it. Or the colony, which is this penal colony. You don't own nothing in jail. That's why they can come in and flip your shit and do what they want. And I used to say, boy, there's a constitution that said they can't do that. That's why you know you're on a penal colony and you're the reason for the penal colony. It only applies to them, not you. What a relief. Whew. That education and knowing is such a stress. I believe my blood pressure went down. My body relaxed. It was like, oh, you finally got it. Yes. You don't own nothing, penal colony. People in prison don't own anything. And when I look at reparation, that's why they laugh. That's why he take $5 billion, send it to Ukraine, $60 million to Africa to teach them about LGBTQ on, and nothing towards reparation. They don't feel that you're in jail, they owe you nothing. You are guilty, though I'm only guilty by birth in this ignorant society. Penal colony. Oh. Yes. So that's why. That's why you can say, if a black person had walked by that tech guy when he was dying and tried to help him, he'd be in jail right now for stabbing that man. Proof be damned. He was in the vicinity. And I used to say, why is it like that? This is a penal colony. We're guilty. Our ancestors is the reason this penal colony exists. And because it hasn't changed, we're still the criminals. But our ancestors didn't know how to explain it to us like that. They said, oh, don't stand on the corner. Don't let the police catch you. Don't let the light catch you after sundown. Don't be caught out there. Don't fool up with them police. Everything was with the police in it. And the whole judicial thing. And I kept saying, why that M? Why that M is? And it's like, because this is a penal colony, and your ancestors were the criminals, and since it's still being ran the same way, except you don't have the physical chains, that's why white America don't see, they ain't gonna get nothing. They have to go in because get anything out of it, you ain't gonna get nothing. But the thing about that is, you don't even care. You don't care. Health insurance? Well, I care about health insurance. As long as black people don't get it. Tuck in your elbow. Not up, no down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One for good luck. Why? Because they're the criminals on this penal colony. And the penal colony is in place to make sure we get no advancement. That's why it's still the first block. The first African American this. First African American that. Because on this penal colony, guilty. So to make any accomplishments in this environment, awesome sauce. 5, neither up nor down. Woo! Suck in your gut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck. Yeah, but at least now I know. I know. They put it on this guise of racism, but the reason this penal colony exists is for us. Argentina is another penal colony. Puerto Rico, which is a part of us, penal colony. I go on and on and on. Haiti broke free. That's why they mad. Jamaica broke free. That's why they mad. And that's why they hating on them. And that's why. So people come here because this penal colony is the greatest liar. It almost puts itself out as a relaxation resort or a place where you could really make money. And you can. Do not put your toe into the penal system. Toe that line, walk that straight. But the minute that toe gets out of place, this penal colony is going to tear into your ass and you're going to be in jail. Because free labor is what keeps this penal colony going. Free labor. Whew. I did it. especially after roller skating last night. I tell you, I think I'm getting better. Oh, if it seems like I'm not answering YouTube or Facebook comments, it's because I know for YouTube, I be looking, on my phone to see if there's any comments. Nothing. And then finally in the computer, I go in and then there's comments, and I don't know why that is. And of course, love you. Hey, Diane. I hope your hand's better. And Canada is still hanging in there with me. And we're walking, honey, trying to save our feet and toes. So, I'll see you tomorrow and have a great evening.